We have a 2-sheet facility. We're in year round. Both are sand based to real ice. We had the ice in at the time, so we were running 16, 17 degrees down here, somewhere around there. We shaved the ice down as low as we could go onto the sand base, and then rebuilt back up with real ice. And over time, we were able actually to raise our temperatures. We do surface temperatures here, and we were able to go up to somewhere in the vicinity of, the highest was at like 26 degrees is where we were keeping our ice. We're down a little bit now just because of the warm weather. We're sitting at about 23.5. Yeah, especially right now, it's over 90 degrees, and I want to say it's 100% humidity. It's probably not 100, but we're having an issue right now with one of our dehumidification units on our larger rink. We're a little foggy, but the ice is still really, really good. My belief is the thin layers that real ice puts down helps save that in the recovery, and doesn't put as much push on our plant right now. I grew up playing hockey, and I just figured you just step on the ice and you skate on it, and that's all I really thought ice was at the time, until I took over the facility here that my son played at. And once we did that, then you really start taking a look at what quality ice is really all about. And what I do like to say, just to preference everything, is there is an argument out there that hot water makes the best ice and those types of things. And I've had the arguments with just about everybody, and we all know that hot water makes good ice. Nobody's going to say it doesn't. But anybody can argue that fact. But when we had hot water, everything was good except the plant was running almost 24/7. We're open 17 to 19 hours a day. We're making 13, 14 floods on each rink. And actually our machine's heading out right now. So our plant was running almost not 24 hours a day, but pretty close at 16 degrees. And that many ice makes running hot water. Once we were sold on real ice, and we got real ice in here, and we really started seeing the difference, we were able to cut our compressor run time almost in half. What it really made it do was only come up three, maybe 4 degrees to make an ice sheet. And then within, 20, 25 minutes, right back down to shutting off. So it was a huge difference. And then we didn't let anybody know that we put in a new system or did anything different, but people just started coming up and asking what had changed with the ice itself. They thought that it was a lot harder, it was denser. People who've been skating here, both older men's leagues guys to our younger college athletes. So then what we started talking about is the difference in the layers that real ice put out. Well, everybody that was here that had been here for a long time gave me a real hard time about changing to real ice. And a lot of people who've been in the rink industry for a long time, they swear by hot water. That's what they do. But I think that had something to do with it. But there are a lot of people now that are converting that have been in the business for a long period of time, and they're just sold on what this does, the quality. We tapped in with Unitil, our electric provider, and they paid 50% of this, and they love the savings that we have now. They can actually see it. So it was a win-win for all of us. When we first started and our ice was that Real Ice recommends that you take your ice sheet down to, they really recommend that you would take it out and to start over again. We weren't at a period where we could do that. So we took it down as low as we could to the sand. And one of the things, and the reasons why, is because of those thin layers and the bonding that you're talking about, is for us to build it back up with that real ice, with with our tempered cold water. And our ice is as hard as anybody else's. We run a school here with 120 kids a day. It's called Seacoast Performance Academy. It's a high level hockey academy, and then we run right into our youth, and then right into our night adult leagues. And we have big tournaments here with juniors. We have 2 junior teams that play out of here, and our ice is just as solid as it can be. We have no issues whatsoever. So